This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
I think I got my swagger back. That's my thing.
Yo, we are back with another video and another park video. As you can see, hey, you know what? I'm having fun with park. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna post it. You guys actually showed a lot of love. Over 1,000 likes on the last video, so we had to do it again. And today I'm bringing you the build I used. Saw a bunch of comments saying I should tell you guys, and honestly, I'm probably gonna put a title that's like over exaggerating it, but this build is super nice, and for a center, like, I think it's the best out there. Now, the advantage to using a big man, I'll just say any build, is that you don't have to grind as much. Like, part of being a guard and all that, you have to really learn dribble moves and that kind of stuff, and it's really time consuming. But with the big man, you can jump right in and you can be effective as an 85 overall, heck, probably as like a 70 overall. But as you can see with this build, I am a shot creator. No, sorry, athletic finisher first, shot creator second, but it lists it as a shot creating athletic finisher. It's kind of weird. I don't know, but this build is super cool because I'm athletic. If you saw, I think Hall of Fame relentless finisher, which is huge, pick and roller, a few other nice badges. You can get posterizer on gold, all while having a pretty good mid-range. As you can see, I think the mid-range gets up to over 70. It's pretty good. You can actually hit some pull-ups too, but this build has a pretty good balance for a big man. And that's what I was looking for, at least. I can't shoot the three, but I'm fast. I can finish. I have like 23 total badges. I've got 3 really good Hall of Fame badges and gold posterizer. Like, this build is nasty. And of course, if you want to shoot threes, you got to go with a pure stretch 5. That's pretty much all there is to it, but I can hit mid ranges, which makes me so effective on the park. Now, that is just a basic overview. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of highlight clips and that kind of stuff now, showing you just how dominant this man can be. And if you saw in the opening little montage, like, he throws down, I think his driving dunk only gets to 65, but it's like 95 contact. And here's the thing, all these clips you're seeing, me dominating, me feasting, I have like no badges.
You what?
I literally made this man like 3 days ago. He's up to an 80. Actually, in real life, after this video was made, he's up to an 86 overall. Basically no badges, a few bronze ones. Once I get gold posterizer, like, he's already unstoppable on the park. And I know everybody, you know, when you're looking for the best build in the game, you're looking at, you know, your playmaking, sharpshooters, all the guard builds. But like I said, if you're not huge into park like I wasn't, a center is a really interesting way to go. And for me, shot creating athletic finisher, absolutely unreal. I should also note, I'm probably not the first person to come up with this build. Like, there's a million park YouTubers out there, boys, so I'm not jacking anybody's idea, but I actually just looked through and I thought this build looks balanced. That's why I made it. So if somebody else has done it, shout out to them too. They've seen the light. They know how dominant this build is. Now, I will say there's a couple weaknesses. One of them is rebounding. Now, I've gone up against literally like every type of big man there is on the park. You know, your pure rebounders, your two-way finishers, basically everything. And you really have to focus on boxing out when it comes to rebounding because your stats aren't that great. But as long as you're getting into position, as you'll see from these highlight clips, boy, I grab so many O boards. It's all about being smart, knowing your teammates' tendencies if you're playing with friends. And if you're playing with randoms, man, good luck, because nobody passes to randoms. Big men, it's pretty awful. But you can do work on the O board, and because you can finish, man, this center build is awesome. I also used it in Pro-Am. I used my dude in Pro-Am. Didn't show it here, but one of the things you can do in Pro-Am with this build is you can space the floor to the mid-range, which is pretty helpful. You don't have to stay down low. Obviously, you want to be getting on the boards, but you can stay out wide. You can pull up mid-ranges. It's pretty nice. Honestly, after looking through all the builds for centers, this is by far the best one. He's a little bit slow. I think I showed a few highlights where I went coast to coast. It takes a while for you to get there, but your ability to finish really makes up for it. I don't even have bronze relentless yet, and I'm making some pretty crazy layups. If I can get that up to a Hall of Fame, it'll literally be over. Like, this build is it's really nice. And like I mentioned off the top and in my last video, I am getting more into park. Oh, I also didn't mention max height, max weight. I don't know if it's better if you don't go max weight. It ups his contact dunk. Maybe a little boost to speed would have been better, but I only notice it when I'm carrying the ball up court, which really never happens unless I'm just trying to mess around. So 100% go max height, max weight. And yeah, like I was beginning to say there, I basically just been playing park for the last week and some Pro-Am. It's just so much more fun than my team. It sucks because I'm mostly a my team YouTuber, as you guys all know, but if you do enjoy this park gameplay, let me know because I'm having a lot of fun making them. Drop me any other suggestions or anything you guys have for videos. But yeah, guys, like I mentioned, the key parts to this build are your ability to finish, obviously, shoot the mid-range. You can play defense if you're smart. You can rebound if you're smart. If you get in position, your vertical is high enough to snag a ton of boards. You're really all around with this build. The negative aspects, really, you do get out rebounded by pure rebounders, but that's what you're gonna do, or pure glass cleaners like everybody does. So you really gotta focus on boxing out. You don't really have a post fadeaway, and you can't shoot the three. Well, actually, I haven't attempted any threes. Knowing 2K, if you find yourself a wavy jumper, you can probably hit some, but you're not really out there to shoot threes. And you're a little bit on the slow side, but you shouldn't be trying to carry the ball up and down the court anyways. You should be getting in good position for rebounds. You should be finishing inside. You should be doing the occasional post spin, post fade if you're feeling froggy. And you should be spacing the floor for a mid-range. All of this can be done with the max height, max weight, shot creating athletic finisher. Do yourself a freaking favor, boys. Go make it right now. But if you have any feedback for me, let me know. If you want to drop your build, doesn't matter which position, let me know if you think it's deadly. I might try it out. If you enjoy the park, slap the thumbs up button. Another 1,000 likes. We'll keep it going. You know how we do. And if you're into 2K, NBA, park, any of the above, make sure to subscribe if you're new as well. I'm out till next time, guys. Peace.